Good morning. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I just woke up like a few minutes ago. Just took a cold shower, but had a long weekend of work, and then I got out of work earlier yesterday, so we went out. My friend from California is visiting, so didn't really drink much. It's just went to sleep super late. Market is pretty heavy right now. It's not really back to 19,000 we go. Dino. Well, those gurus are not DJs, and they don't stay up till 4 a.m. Yeah, I can't believe it's July. First half of the year is gone. All right, we'll see if this candle closes green. How was your weekend, guys? How's your trading so far? Whoa, that is gonna be tight. The volatility is super high. Okay, perfect. Pull back first. I like to trade a lot better now if it goes. Um, Ella, can you email me that, please? I am sick and tired of my funded futures bullshit. I did nothing to them, and they keep attacking me like fucking bunch of kids. Sage, that is. I'm 100% convinced that guy is a freaking child stuck in the man's body. There's no other explanation. All right, no bounce yet. Let's see. which is actually better. Good morning, Timo. Just hope this is not gonna be a trap. Maybe I should wait for a second leg down, but no, I'm not in a, I have a pending order, stop limit order. So I'm not currently in the trade. Yeah, there's news at 10, I heard. Should be out of the trade by then. It's gonna be a trap, maybe. Oh no. Got 2 minutes till the news. 2.5 minutes. I break even at this point. Let's go. Sage, I'm a cheater, huh? Look. This is the shit I wake up to. This is the most toxic person in this industry. There's no more toxic person than this guy. No, they don't hate seeing someone do well in trading. They hate when you do well on YouTube and you decline their sponsorship. That's what they hate. Who is that? That's one of the My Funded Futures. I declined the sponsorship of My Funded Futures. They gave me a free account. I never did a review. They banned me and they keep talking shit. And then you know, this is what he said when he was in my Discord when he was trying to recruit me. You would think these two statements are kind of funny, huh? So you have this, and then you have this. What a bunch of BS. I did not. I could have talked crap about them. I never said anything bad about the firm. But they're just crossing the line. The problem is that Discord has 6,000 people in it. Lento, I don't know. I don't know why he got put into under investigation. Now I have no idea what that means. I have someone in my Discord as well that got put into that. So I have no idea, guys. I have no information on that. It's not a good look, but what's more annoying is you can't request the payouts. I'm gonna request end of the week, but you should be able to request them right now. Luke, nice. Yeah, Luke, don't try to follow though. Following is just not gonna, you know, gotta be careful with following trades. But good job. I mean, the setup there was pretty good. My stop was quite tight because the volatility is just super high. Kaiser, I don't teach trading strategies. I don't feel qualified for that. So you will not find videos really about my actual trading strategy. Plus, I adapt, right? Rules change with prop firms and stuff, and you gotta adapt. There's so many different ways to trade. But this is definitely the way I like to trade. I like to trade the bounces. That's my favorite thing to do, is to trade when the market's going down in a overall bullish trend and just buy the dips. But I used to buy the dips on the way down. Now I buy them on the way up. It's been a lot better for me personally. But on the way down is more riskier. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna know exactly where the bottom is, right? So oftentimes when you use a tight stop loss like I do, you're gonna get stopped out before. Like here I got kind of lucky not to get entered. Like if this would have moved up a little bit more, I would have been in. Right? I placed this entry on when this candle closed. So I kind of got lucky there, but usually I like to wait for the pullback. This is the optimal setup. But a lot of times it will not do this pullback, and then I'm gonna miss the trade. So it's like, it's annoying. Yeah, it could also do this. That's why when you wait for the candle close and then you just buy the candle. Like, this is a doji, so not a good buy, but it didn't break it. So, but it broke it here. It could still lose. It's not like it's guaranteed. But like here, I used to buy this candle. As soon as I saw green, I would buy it, and then I get stopped out first. Good morning, traveling pizza. I would like to keep the streams short this week if I can. But like, I don't want to miss trades like Friday. Friday afternoon was such a beautiful afternoon. Did anyone take advantage of that? I mean, this thing was um like, this was gold. This dump here. No, got disconnected. Why did my Top Step account not copy trade? Weird. My the trade I took didn't copy into into my Top Step. If you're stuck in the trade, you could close it out by right clicking here and pulling your orders, exit positions. Yeah, be careful, guys, if you're getting lag. All right, big pullback. Trader Bob, yeah, just before I went blank for a second. Yeah, his account went into investigation. I have no idea what that even means. These lines are previous trap lines that I had, so not good. Be careful trading, guys. Yeah, this is not good. I don't know if I even want to take a trade. Or double bottom action. Yeah, their Discord's going off. I haven't had any issues with orders, so I don't know how it's. The disconnects don't really bother me too much because I have a stop loss in place, but if there's a lag with orders, that's the problem. Oh man. Oh fuck. I don't have a stop loss. I'm gonna take that because I don't have my bracket because when it disconnects, it deletes your brackets. Forgot about that. This is gonna be a winner, I'm sure, but whatever. Solid day. I mean, I had no issues, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Like, gotta go to the Apex Discord, complain, I guess. And I don't. Hopefully, they reset them. Damn, that would have been the winner. Would have been my biggest day ever. Damn. Or something. That would have been my biggest day ever. I just kind of panicked and didn't see the. Well, they're not gonna. Neil, they're not gonna announce that they're gonna reset because guess what? If they said they're gonna reset, guess what the people are gonna do? Everyone's gonna just start trading like crazy and just, you know, if it's a red day, I'll get reset. If it's not a red day, I'll keep the money. Like, that's not gonna be good. Damn. This was the trade not to have a bracket on. That's the thing. Damn. My entries have been spot on. Yeah, I would have had my best day ever. Obviously not. I'm not talking about holding. If I would have just gotten 50 ticks here, I would have had my best day ever. What a beautiful move. What a beautiful damn move. This is perfection. But see what I mean? Sometimes there's no pullback after the first green candle. Like here, there was a pullback. Here, there wasn't. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure something out here. I use multiple charts. Um, how come I don't see hold these comments? Oh, you only look at the 1 minute chart? Do you have other charts you're looking at? I look at other charts. I have a 5 minute and an hourly. What a move here, damn. I would have. That was the trade not to have a bracket on. I wish I could catch that. That's just hindsight now, but I mean, I'm very happy with today, but yeah, it could have been better. This 50 ticks looks so small, looks like a scalp. What are top step advantages? I guess if you're able to trade, I don't know why my top step's not copy trading. You just reminded me. Like my copy trader is not taking trades with top step. Why not? So weird. I should be up $350 in top step too, and I could request a $1,000 payout. But I didn't copy trade into it. What platforms can you guys close your trades with? How much am I requesting? Pretty much 2,000 per account, except obviously the bigger accounts it's a little bit more, and then I have one account that's unlimited payout. I don't know. Now I'm gonna have FOMO, I think. Not FOMO, but instead of fear of missing out, I'm gonna have fear of losing out or losing. Is that a thing? How many days on average does it take for your Apex money to get into your bank? It depends. It's always at the end of the month. So like, I got some of the payout already, and then I'm waiting for the second half still. Tenth day will be on the 5th. Once the market closes, you'll be able to request. Yes. Done that many times. I had no issues with Rhythmic, guys. I only had issues with disconnections, but no, orders went through perfectly. The only issue I have is the Top Step account not copy trading. I have it in here and it's not copy trading. Oh wait, do I? Yeah, I have it in here. It's not copy trading. So did the eval copy trade? Nope. I don't know. Top Step's not copy trading today for me. If you pass Top Step, you should get an email right away. Maverick, you sure that you definitely passed? Like, you know, you understand the rules with Top Step? I passed Top Step and I got notification. I actually passed the Top Step on Friday on this bounce too. I gotta activate that. So I'm gonna have 3 Top Step funded now. But there's a problem, it's not copy trading. I don't know why. Let me try something here. Let's see if we go to Apex. Yeah, it's not copy trading into Top Step. Why not? How about from Bullnocks? From Bullnocks, not copy trading either. Maybe I need to log in and out of Top Step. Maybe that's what it is. Tim, how many accounts do you have? Okay, Tim, you're gonna go to main settings. You're gonna go to trading protection and you're gonna make sure this is turned off. This is limited to 10. And then there's gonna be a delay between. So sometimes you'll click it and it's gonna delay it. So if you hit market order, it's not gonna work. So make sure this is turned off. Hold on. Now I gotta see. Can I copy trade from? Actually, let me see one more time. Oh yeah, now it works. I had to log in and out of Apex. I mean, out of Top Step to make it work. But now I'm thinking I'm done trading for the day, so that's kind of a bummer. That would have been a nice profit on Top Step. Would have been pretty much up 2 grand, a little bit over 2,100. Slade, good morning. Cody, yeah, they shut down the Discord, guys, so they're gonna be looking into it. Luckily, I was not affected, so oh, thank God for another good Monday. Last Monday was my best trading day ever, and this Monday could have been even better than that. But unfortunately, I just got out of this trade here too soon. I wish this candle was as aggressive as this candle. It would have been much easier, but basically what happened is Apex disconnected here. So this bracket, you know, when I got reconnected was not there. So when I got into this trade, there was no bracket. So I put the stop loss in manually, and then I just manually got out of the trade for like 7 points, it looks like. Almighty Rail. I hope they reset. Was that on eval, Neil, or PA? Did anyone get affected on their PA accounts? I feel like the issues, if those are the same issues we've been having, it's always the reset accounts. Like, that's like the main theme. It's like the reset accounts are having issues. That means if the account was reset at some point. Nice dip by there. You went into the right direction. Nice. Yeah, I had that issue one time when I had issues and it went into my direction. Anyone else having trouble getting logged into Rhythmic? Is that was your first eval ever, Harris? Does half day count as a day on the PA? Yes, but only because the markets are open. Yeah, if it's your first eval, I think there's some delay with activations. Two half days will be one trading day. Well, Thursday's closed, so it won't count. If they converted everyone to Tradeovate, the Tradeovate would have more issues because Tradeovate is less stable than Rhythmic. It's just there's less flow in there, less traffic, you know. You kill trader. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I just go day by day at this point. I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna be done here soon. Super happy with today. Very green, and what else can you ask for, you know? Crossed $20,000 in this account in profit. Good morning, cats. That's good. Congrats to you. Yeah, Ashbel, exactly. People could trade their own accounts, but I understand the frustrations though. Like, uh-oh, again. Yeah, it's out. Again, it's out. And it's back. Oh. Rogue Trader. I don't know if it's QUANTOWER or if it's. That's a good. That's actually a good. Did anyone else disconnect on other than QUANTOWER? Maybe it's a QUANTOWER rhythmic issue with Apex. I'm not even watching anymore. I'm pretty much done. I think I'm just gonna call it. Were you penalized for them making too much the day you made 15K? Lunchbox, Larry, that account was reset. That account was reset. But yeah, I would get punished, I think, on the payout. So like I have an account, like this account, I made $8,000 on it. This one right here. I'm up 171 now. So I'm down to like what, 40% now, maybe less. So hopefully by Friday I'll be, I mean, being over like, 30% is fine. It's not over like 50. Yeah, QUANTOWER on Bottlenecks and Top Step have not disconnected. They've been stable. So you can, they might be resetting the accounts. I don't know, but I never have the issues where the orders just go through by themselves. I've never had that happen. I could gladly say I've never experienced that because that would suck. They're there from the last trade you opened. Okay. I keep checking the payouts page. It's still not working for me. There's some people that are requesting payouts. I don't know what's happening there. Like someone requested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts. I'm actually glad I can't request it because of course it would be streaming privilege. Crazy. People come up with the craziest conspiracy theories, and now I understand like what it's like to be on the other side of things. Oh, I'm gonna try Alpine then. I haven't used this browser in forever. see. If this works, nope. Did not work for me, guys. Trying. Yeah, I should be able to request payouts from most of the accounts. I mean, some of the haters are making more money than all of us combined. Maybe. Who knows, actually. But not trading. You know, doing something else. What a trade this would have been if I got my 50 ticks. Oh, man. I'm gonna call it. I'm done. I mean, I do like this trap here a little bit. So we have, I mean, this is hard to say this is a higher high though. Probably better to wait for the lows to be retested. See if this trap actually works. Yep. The entry's right there. What's my goal with the 58? 58, I'm gonna request everything, and I'm just gonna keep 2,500 in it. So this is uncapped. So I'm gonna request most of it, and then these I'm gonna request 2,000. And just keep growing them. And there's the winner. Man, this way of trading is actually working really, really well for me. It's all because of this little higher high. I'd love to see it. Oh man. Joe, I mean, all from my code. My code doesn't do anything special, so give yourself the props for passing that because you did the work, right? So, I mean, what I'm trying to show is that making small amounts equals to big payouts. Obviously, I had to adapt, and I showed you guys it's possible to adapt, and we just keep going. I mean, this was a beautiful trade again. I mean, I could have had a monster day today. Damn. I could have had it. Just hesitating. Beautiful volatility this morning, though. It's funny because the price action I used to hate, I love now. So overlapping barcode type candles I hate now. And the big trends I love now. Like the big, basically candle after candle just going straight down or up. I love that. I used to hate it. As a scalper, this is a nightmare. Whatever I was doing when I was scalping, I was avoiding these moves. I would trade within the barcode, and now I'm the opposite. Yeah, Martin, I feel you. I just wish to have my best day ever. The streak continues, guys. The streak continues. I don't know how many green days in a row I've had now, but it's been pretty good. Maybe we could check based on my channel, because we go to live. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 days. So today's day number 12 since my last loss. Nathan, yeah. Any of you guys have problems with them today? Yeah, there was some people that had issues. Alex, so we'll see if they're gonna reset. I mean, they're not gonna let us know if they reset before close, right? It would not make sense for them to do so, because guess what? If someone is small green or small red on the day, they're just gonna continue trading. Like, oh, they're gonna reset the accounts. Let me just trade. So you don't want to do that. Now sometimes they reset based on time, right? A time slot, but you don't know if there's gonna be issues later on or not. But let's say from now on till close, there's no issues. They might only reset accounts from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And Bullnox accounts. Requested payout from these three. A decent payout too. I requested 6,900. 6,900 coming in tomorrow. Now I have a dilemma. I was talking about this in my Discord. Ever since I started, I've been doing it this way, but maybe I should change. With Apex, when I get the payout, so if I request the payout in June, I count it as a June payout. However, with other prop firms, I count it as to when I received the money. So like Bullnox, I requested it on June, whatever it was, 28th, I think. And I'm not going to get it till July 3rd. I'm counting that profit for July 3rd as my payouts. So when I calculate my monthly payouts, that's what I'm counting. And I don't know if that's the right way to do it or the wrong way to do it, but oh man, any people from England in the chat? What a game yesterday. How did England almost lose to Slovakia? I don't know, but Snake Trader, no. Bullnox right now is very simple, but that does not mean it won't change when a lot of people go to them. But see, Bullnox has a good for Apex. They could look into it and use the same model for activation of 20 accounts. You know, the Apex could say you can only activate 3 accounts at a time, or maybe 5 or 10. Even if you just do 10 accounts at a time, it would still take longer. But basically with Bullnox, you have to make 2,500 on the account before you could activate the next one. I think England is always been suffering from too much talent. Ever since I was a kid, I mean, I was a huge fan of England when I was growing up. I mean, in my early days, all right, like 10 to not 10, but like 15 to 20 years ago, I was rooting for Brazil in the World Cup. Brazil was my #1 team. Then England was like one of my second teams, and Spain. Those three were my favorite teams. And England could never do anything because they had too many stars on the freaking team, and on paper they should have won everything, and they couldn't execute. It's like an all-star team, and just George, style, just put that you're trading, scalping, or whatever. Like I put so many different answers in there. I wonder if they even read that. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get my caffeine. I'll be right back. I got distracted. I was talking to some guy at the store. Nope, I did not go poo-poo. I went full throttle. Oh, the best sound. It's almost as good as target failed sound on TraderVate. No sound? There's sound. No sound? Let me know. Let me know if you could hear me. Slade, I have no idea because some people are able to request payouts. Weird. Definitely not good. Not good timing for this issue to be happening. All right, guys, we're gonna hang out for another 10-15 minutes and I'm gonna call it. I mean, at this point, I'm happy with today and I feel like I missed out on some great trades. And there's no point of forcing things. I mean, yeah, it doesn't work for me on any browser. I tried Safari, I've tried Edge, I've tried iPhone, I've tried Chrome, and I tried Opera. I'm not even requesting a payout right now, so I don't really care, but hope they fix it. I want to keep growing these accounts as much as possible. Rhythmic user, disabled. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I would send the ticket. Joseph, maybe you should take a day off from trading today. It's all good. I was actually replying to you too. I was saying I didn't go poo-poo. I went to go get my drink. Bum, 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 bum. You have any questions, guys? How many are ready for payout for July? I had a tally and I didn't save my rhythmic, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right now it's 14. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get this one. These accounts are probably not going to get to payout. I don't know if I'm gonna have 10 days on them. I gotta double check, but even with the profits, it might not. I'm not gonna make enough to take the payout and still have a cushion. So I already did that once on these accounts I took out and not left myself any cushion. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. This account should get to payout. I mean, that's pretty close. I'm gonna start using double size tomorrow on this account. What account? This account will not get to payout. So I should be able to get like 17. But this account, how much should I take out from this account? I could take all of it out. I have 8,600 right now. You could save it to file, I think. Can Porsche tow a boat? Porsche Cayenne. And nope, no boats for me. I have zero interest in going on the water. I mean, I'll go on the boat with the friends, but I get invited almost every other weekend to go on the boat. One of my friends owns one, and like a smaller boat, but they got jet skis. They have a lot of fun. It's crazy. He paid like maybe 5 grand for that boat, and they have such a good time on it. But like for me, again, doesn't do anything. Plus, I'm working all the time. Everyone's got to spend money on what they enjoy. Like for me, it's cars. I could go on the drive, and I can't wait. I'm actually gonna take my Boxster for a drive today because I gotta drop something off to a PPF place before I forget. It's this decal that goes on the hood of the car. I gotta drop that off to them. Hopefully it's good. What's the car you want next? I haven't even enjoyed this car yet. And for now, the only car that I would want to get next, I mean, I do like Lambos and stuff, but like I don't think I would get one for a long time. But the Targa, so the same car, but the convertible version, and the Targa version, not even. I had a picture of it somewhere. So it's almost like this model, but not this year. Unless I could buy it that year too. That's an older one. That's when I bought my car here. But I had pictures of it somewhere. Oh, there it is. So see, this one has a roof that like opens in the middle. That's called a Targa, 911 Targa. So it's the back is all glass and it opens like a transformer. and then it's like a convertible, but it doesn't look like a convertible. So this would be my next car I would want to get one day. I basically got something like this, but this is the hood stripe that I got as well. But the thing is, I spent the money now and I gotta enjoy the car for like 5 years. And we'll see how trading goes. You know, if trading keeps going the way it's going and there's no issues with prop firms in 5 years, then we'll buy something nice. But if the regulations step in and we don't have prop firms anymore, then why not a GT3 RS? Because GT3 RS is gonna be very difficult to maintain and the cost of it is just so high. I would buy a older GT3 RS, like a 2020, not a 2020, like a 2016, 2017. No, the Apex is not working for me. The payouts are not working for a lot of people. There's some people that were able to request, but many people are not able to. There's this guy in my Discord I requested. It worked for him, but I don't know. What is something nice? I mean, it depends. You know, I'm gonna see where I'm at with track. Maybe a track car. Maybe buying a race car would be something I would like to do. Like buying a legit like race car would be fun, but who knows? 997 GT3 RS. That's a lot of money. I I I don't spend a lot. I could have bought a GT3 now, right? If I really wanted to, and I financed. I paid cash for this car, but then it's like the track insurance and everything is so expensive. And I love my car. For the money, it's amazing. It's 180K. That's not bad. That was more than that, but that's an old car. So imagine spending $180,000 on an old car. If something goes wrong with that car, you're effed. Brand new. What's a brand new GT3 RS right now is for close to 500,000. I have PDK. I know it's not the favorite for a lot of people, but for me, I prefer PDK. I never drove a manual car for more than just, you know, few miles. My brother always had a manual car, so I drove his cars. I rode a bike, so I know how to drive a manual, but I don't know, just not for me. I would be afraid too on the track. There we go. See? 500,000. And there's no bucket seats? Who the hell gets a GT3 RS with no bucket seats? You gotta be out of your mind. How is that even allowed? But man, the Alcantara interior is just so nice. So much better than leather. My profit is 50 ticks and my stop loss is this keeps disconnecting, so I keep losing my bracket, but it's 30 versus 50. But today on this trade, I got in and I got out early because it disconnected, so my bracket disappeared. I got into this trade and I kind of panicked. I was like, oh shit, I don't have my bracket set. So I set my stop and then I manually, as soon as I got into profit, I took it off. And I kind of regretted it because obviously you see what happened after. But I wouldn't have held all this, but at least I would have had my 50 ticks and then I would have had my best day ever. Because if I get two 50 tick trades in a row right now, that's 15 grand on the day. Legit $15,000 in two trades. It's crazy. Like, this is where like you start to realize like these prop firms are like almost too good to be true, you know? That's why when people say, oh, just trade your own account, I don't realize the power of multiplication, I guess. Too poor for buckets, yeah. Sorry, I spent my budget on the car. I can't add the buckets for extra 5,000. And Jonathan, congrats. Slade for president. Slade for president. Let's go. See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 accounts ready right now. I guess the other ones don't have enough days, is my guess, right? Which ones? Yeah, like this one. No, which one? I gotta see. That good 2, 3 decades of glory. Yeah, I mean, I think the futures market just grew too much. It was nice when it was smaller. I think now it's growing too much. Well, payouts are working, so that's good. Yeah, it's too much attention for the regulations, in my opinion. If there's anything that could happen, it would be that. Kind of like CFDs, you know? Because I'm assuming there's a lot of money being pulled away from the stock market and from the futures market. All right, I gotta figure out what accounts are not showing up for my payouts. So I gotta see how many days I need. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ready. Okay. Ready. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, like, how come the other accounts are not showing up? 11. Hold on, which ones did I take the payout from just now? So that's the thing. Like, once you take payouts from some and not all of them, now you don't know how many days you've traded since. Because I took a payout from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I took a payout from 6 accounts, so they're not gonna be ready yet. They're not gonna show up yet. Trader JX, yeah, I hope you're right. Price should be in the live markets. They would not make any money. Most traders are unprofitable. And the eval stage would have to be way more difficult. The eval stage would have to be way more difficult for us to go live. Pa, 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 pa. I use OBS. Kale. Prop firms should be passing off the trades from funded accounts into actual live markets. So if you look at it like that, prop firms are a good thing for the markets, exchanges. Well, they're not really passing. I don't know. I have no idea how it all works, to be honest. All I know is when you go live with the prop firm, that just protects the prop firm. So they want that. Like Top Step puts you live pretty quick. But honestly speaking, like all these changes with Apex are benefiting me and are also growing me as a trader. So now since I'm using all the accounts at once, honestly speaking, if I had 5 accounts, which would be at much bigger balances, I would trade the same. Like, you know, like I would take bigger size. It's no longer, you know, a blow up on this one trade. So for me, like now I could go and trade live futures the way I'm trading right now and not have to worry about, you know, getting hit with the big loss. There's gonna be losses, of course, but I'm saying in the sense where before, like I didn't use a stop loss all the time, so it was kind of tough to trade live. Congrats on the first payout. That's the best payout because it makes it all possible. When you get your first payout, it's always like, wow, this is actually doable. Well, you should be able to do it like at 6 p.m. Yeah, as long as it updates. taking losses. I feel like it's been very choppy. Besides, like, look at the price action here in the first hour and now. Very big chop now. Does my brother drive a Porsche? No. He drives a Nissan. He has a Nissan 370Z Nismo. Dante, yeah, it's very true. I know this space is filled with toxic people, and it definitely makes it more difficult when you grow as a YouTuber or whatever influencer you want, whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't know how I became an influencer. I was just a small guy on YouTube, and now all of a sudden I'm an influencer. As if, like, to me, an influencer is someone that, well, I guess depends how you look at it. But like for me, when I notice that, it's like when someone has a big channel and all of a sudden they focus on that. Like, for example, Tori Trades. Like, if she promotes Apex, that to me is an influencer, because obviously she never traded with Apex. I grew as a trader with Apex. I grew my channel because of how I changed my trading with Apex, right? My trading career changed because of Apex. I'm not selling a dream. I'm not making it seem like it's impossible. I gave the roadmap on how I do it, and it's never been about strategy. It's always been about the profits. It's been about the small days adding up to a lot, because there's a lot of people that would trade and try to get big days to grow like the accounts to much bigger scale, and they would never get to payouts. They didn't realize that, you know, $300 a day over 10 days gets you to that payout. You also don't have to trade for the first 10 days. I requested my payouts. Look, my last payout on the brand new accounts, like, it took me 17 days, right? It didn't have to be just 10 days. I skipped the payout window so I could grow the accounts a little bit more. And then 2 accounts, I was just at like 2,900, I believe, or whatever it was for payout. Even less, 2,800. Um, you gotta start to understand how futures work before you trade. NQ is what most of us trade. You could trade ES as well, but we don't trade pairs. We don't do forex. The anti shorts, I mean, that's part of everyone's issues. I have those issues too. I will always lose more than I make. So even now, if I were to take a loss, I'll probably have a bigger losing day. Like I'm going to have like a $15,000 losing day eventually. You know, like 3 trades not working out in a row or something like that, and it's gonna add up. My win ratio has been really high lately, over the last few days especially, but there's been days where it's up and down. You know, I lose on a trade and I win on a trade. I lose on a trade, I win on a trade, and it's just up and down. And it's very hard to overcome that, to be honest. So I don't have a good advice for you. The cliche saying is, you know, trade to live another day. Well, that's something that is very hard to stick by, right? The hardest thing to do is when you don't have a set strategy and you trade by intuition. So you don't have like a legit trade setup, which I don't. I mean, I have one setup that I like now, but um this this and um this trade here and like this trade here that I didn't take, those were like my trade signals. This one was a pure reversal. This was not based on um the strategy itself. This is like a reversal strategy, and this is the trap strategy. So the traps are my favorite ones. So if I see them, I gotta just take them because I feel like I could miss out on too much profit. And then when I have a red day, I'll force trades, right? So instead of trading more on the days I see the markets well and then opportunities are coming, maybe like today, I'm holding off. Like instead of taking this trade, I held off. I should have held onto this trade a little bit longer to get a full win. I didn't. And then when I have a losing day, I would just continue to trade. And or let's say if I was red, I've done that a few times in the last couple of weeks. Let's say if I was red $300 in a day and this was happening later on in the day, and I'm just like, okay, one more trade. I would take this trade. Once I'm in profit, let's say like 50 ticks, I would set it stop to break even and let this go until I'm green on the day. So why can't I do that when I'm up on the day? You know, that's what I'm struggling with. Like, why couldn't I let this work and make myself the biggest profitable day I've ever had by a mile? You know, I could have had $20,000 a day. But the mentality is very hard to adjust to. So I'm still working on a lot of things. Do I have uncapped payouts from Bullnox? Yes. I just requested 6,900 from Bullnox on 3 accounts. Yeah, I'm definitely fearful of giving profits back. That is for sure. Because I know that's my weakness as well, right? So that's sometimes in trading, avoiding your weaknesses is how you avoid triggers, right? How do you go on tilt? Well, me going on tilt, one of the main reasons is when I give back profit, then I gotta be careful. Also, for me, the biggest struggle is using stop losses, right? And getting stopped out, and then the trade goes in my direction. That's one of the most difficult things to overcome. But right now, I'm not afraid. So if let's say I got triggered into this trade here, right? Let's say this wicked up a little bit more and I got triggered into the trade here. I would have been stopped out here. I have to take the trade again. It didn't invalidate the trade. I have to take it again. You know, and that's what I was struggling with initially. And then if this trade were to lose, right? So I lose here and then I take this trade here again and this loses as well, then it becomes a huge mess in your head. That you're over trading, that you're doing this wrong. You know, there's a lot of things that go in your head once you take a couple losses in a row. Yeah, Chris, yeah. I'm thankful for them because they got me back into futures. Drawdown will eat you. I don't have any drawdown. I have pretty much one account left with drawdown. Kevin. Everything else, there's no more drawdown. It's amazing. See, all my accounts have static drawdown now. That's the ultimate dream as a prop trader, is to have as many accounts as possible to static drawdown. My top step would have been at static drawdown right now if I would have copy traded into top step. For some reason, the trades were not copy trading into top step until I restarted the connection for top step, but that was after I took the trades already. All my Bullnox accounts, 3 out of 4 accounts are static. So I have 24, 25, 26. I'm gonna have 27 accounts now, and 23 of them are static, which is pretty much like a live account. There's no more like, I don't have to worry about the, the target not being filled at the high of the day, or, like I could have it pull back on me and doesn't affect me. It's really the ultimate dream to get to that point. And again, Apex's rule enforcements push me there, because like before I would be afraid to do this. Now I'm not afraid, because I'm like, I can't do anything else. I got to trade this way. So they pushed me into the water, right? That's how I feel. Like when sometimes, how do you teach a kid how to swim? You push them into the water, and if the water's not deep, they're gonna learn how to swim. Or at least they won't panic, because they're gonna realize it's not that bad. maybe I shouldn't have kids, but the point is that sometimes you just need someone to push you into the next level. And trust me, using stop loss is not comfortable for me, and it's becoming better. It's becoming better for me now. Now I'm starting to realize, all right, using stop loss makes me angry sometimes, but look how long I've kept the accounts. I've never kept the accounts longer than I have now, right? I went through losing days. I went through losing trades, and I didn't blow the accounts. It's just a big change. I still hate holding wins. Okay, so holding winners like this is still something that it's gonna be very, very hard for me to do. Now, maybe one day, once I'm trading big enough size that I could scale out, but right now it's very hard for me to hold on to winners. Like, look, I could have had, let's see, I mean, where do I use a stop? Like, I don't know what a good stop loss would be. Like a trailing stop. Because look, this pulled back 68 ticks. This is 68 ticks. That's crazy. I can't do 10 micros because I think the computer will crash. Trying to trade 10 micros with market orders with 25 accounts, I don't think that would be something that... Because you might realize that I'm trading 3 contracts on these accounts. That means I would have to trade 30 micros. So I don't think QUANTOWER could handle that. Did I have any issues? I did not. I know it disconnected a couple of times, but I did not have any issues on my trades. No. I know people did have issues though. They're working on trying to see if there was issues. No, it was a long. I have not been taking any shorts. Everything I've been taking last 2 weeks has been long. It's crazy to think about, but this is the entry on this candle. Let's see, can we see it on? So this is a 20-second chart. So this is the first trade. So it did go against me a little bit. The hell? I know it didn't go against me 30 ticks. I didn't get stopped out. This is weird. I gotta take a look at the video again. And you can see there was a little bit of a stall here, right? So oh, I probably entered on the, yeah, I entered when this candle already pulled back. Then I think it pulled back against me only to this candle. Yeah, so like 20 ticks it pulled back. So you could see I got in here and then it kind of was stalling, so I just got out. But like if this move would have happened when I got in, man, would have been a much better day. Would have been my record day for sure. Congrats on your new car. Thank you. Hope to have it back on Friday. I gotta go and drop off a decal for the place that's doing the paint protection. So I'm gonna go there now and then I'm gonna be working on some emails today. Give me 1 second. What a move. See, I got an email for a wedding on October 11th next year. Can't do it. Unfortunately, I am sad to inform you that the date is already booked. We wish you best of luck and congrats. What a move. What a move. We'll do a giveaway maybe tomorrow, or I don't know if I'm gonna stream on Wednesday yet. My friend is visiting from California. So I don't know what my streaming schedule is gonna be like. He's here till next week. Like he works for Apple corporate, so he's still working remotely this week, but next week he's not gonna be working, so So many emails. Oh, I need a secretary. Top step X. Seems fine on my end. So I'm up 1100 on this account. This account, top step X, I'm gonna try to get them to pay out and just take out whatever, and then I'm gonna try to get to 5 XFAs on Rhythmic. But first I want to get myself some payouts on the cheaper accounts, which Top Step X had some good promos. So I'm gonna try to take advantage of that, and then once I take out like 2 grand, use that money for Rhythmic accounts. Oh yeah, it was broken. Yeah, I see that now. Can someone tell me what is this guy wearing? This guy is awesome though. This guy, the Einstein of the markets, is awesome. Do I ever trade momentum? Try not to, but sometimes, yeah. I prefer range, and I'm done for a day, so it's like I'm not even looking for trades, to be honest. I'm just hanging with you guys for a little bit longer, and then I'm done. Don't want to overtrade, and What's the promo code for Top Step X? I don't know if they have a promo code now. You were DCAing? I mean, I would love to I don't know if I'd love for Apex to just make some changes that are black and white, you know? That's what I would like them to do. I don't know, they're in a tough spot because they're grown so much. I think it's a record month for payouts, to be honest. I think there was well over 10,000 requests for payouts for the second half of June. I don't know. So it's hard, you know, like how much staff do you need to have to approve, let's say $11,000, not $11,000, 11,000 requests? How many people do you need to in the 5-day period, you have 11,000 requests. How many people do you need to go through all that? You know, there's got to be an automated system or something because that's tough. Because you haven't traded 10 days yet. You have to trade 10 days since that payout request. What was the email about? Is it scheming the system to DCA and build higher balance? I have no idea. Because you're gonna have to trade the same way. You sure you traded for 10 days? The yellow line is old. So these yellow lines are old from previous traps. So you can actually delete them. But how I draw the yellow line? Okay, let me show you an example of where I would draw it. I mean, these are simple examples. They're not the best ones. Let me show you. So here what I was looking for on this setup. So I see that, and ignore this yellow line. I don't know why it's here. I thought I deleted it. So I look for a trap, and then what I've noticed is when the market goes up, it pulls back and then makes a higher high. Oftentimes the previous swing low will hold. Now sometimes that could be, if this is a deeper pullback, it could be right here. But since this was a shallow pullback, that doesn't really count. But we had the same situation here. Now it's all depending on where it happens to, but like we had a have a pullback. All right, this is another pullback, and it breaks the highs here, and then it pulls back and it traps below the previous swing low. So I'm trying to find a live example, but basically what I'm looking for is uptrend, pullback. Then when it bounces, I wanted to make a new high and then pull back. And this is where I draw the yellow line. So the yellow line would be right there. That just to mark up my previous swing low. And then hopefully breaks this. And then it holds up and then it usually bounces. This is different than if the market does pull back. Right, this is a pullback, so then you draw the yellow line because it bounces off here, and then it makes a lower high. Then if it breaks, I don't want to buy this. This has to be above this previous swing. And I used to trade the opposite. So that's how I learned, because I used to trade the opposite. I used to love when the market did this, because I felt like when it broke here, this was a trap, and then it would just sell off. And I would always get caught. Same thing on long side this way. So if it pulls back and then it pulls back again and it breaks this, right? I would often go long here. So I would go long here at the break of this pivot. This is the opposite. And I would go long and right away the price would just drop. And I was like, what the hell's happening? Like, why is this happening? Because I thought that when the market is going up, it pulls back, makes, you know, a new leg, and then when it goes this way and it breaks this pivot, I thought the shorts were trapped, right? I thought the shorts were trapped. So then when it pulled back, I would set my buy order here. You know, I would set my buy right there. And I would trigger long. And then the price would just right away dump. And I was like, how is this even possible? And this is just the inverse. This is just the inverse situation. So it's like a two-legged pullback with the trap. That's, I know it's hard to understand when you don't know what I'm saying, but. Oh yeah, if it stays the 10th day, then yeah, you gotta wait till later. It's not really a strategy though. It's just a pattern I've noticed, right? And I've not really learned it from anyone. It's just something I've noticed. So I'm sure there's someone teaching this too. I don't teach it. I just noticed the pattern after being on the wrong side all the time. But I also used to wait. I'm gonna be trying to wait for the candles to close instead of waiting. Or I mean, instead of jumping in early, I'm gonna wait for the confirmation. I think the confirmation sometimes will cause me to miss the trade or feel like it's a chase. But like, what if this was one solid candle here and then you buy up here? It feels like a chase, but look, it keeps going, right? So it's like, it's really not a chase when it works. The only thing is, like, oftentimes we won't get this straight bounce. Sometimes we'll get, right? Sometimes we'll get a pullback and then it goes. So you get in here, pulls back, stops you out. You have to get back in, right? That's what I'm trying to do myself. So like, if I would have been triggered here, if this candle went up a little bit more, because that's when I placed the order. I placed the order once this candle closed. I placed the order right there, and if I would have been triggered into this trade, I would have been stopped out, and then I would have had to get back in. Because getting back in is going to be important, and that's going to be the hard part, because then it's going to feel like you're over trading, but at the same time you're not, unless unless you're able to set a stop below the lows. That would be the ideal stop, but I'm not placing a stop because if I get in here and my stop would have to be 125 ticks. Risk to reward, it's not going to work for me, right? 125 ticks. Yeah, I could get 250 ticks as profit. Not even. Can't even get 2 to 1 on this. On this one you can. But oftentimes you get, you know, a trade like this. Like here you're not going to get. This would be a 90 tick stop. Yeah, and $121 profit. It's crazy because like this seems so much longer than this, but they're almost the same. 10-15. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's, I took that trade. I didn't take it based on Fibonacci or anything besides, I took it based on my trap setup. I used the Epic pen. This is an Epic pen. Epic. Yeah, liquidity grab is a trap. That's what that is. I used to be on the wrong side a lot, oftentimes. So like, that's when I'm starting to realize, all right, that's how it works. And that trade has been making me a lot. But the location also matters. And the location also matters. And then I also trade, you know, like this trade was not, this trade was a reversal. This was not a trap. There was no trap. And here's a good example of a trade that I probably would have had to cancel because I placed this order here, right? I mean, I'm not saying I would have canceled because I don't know. But if this looked like this and it broke this low, I would have to be careful here because that's the pattern I don't want to see. So this could go like that. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I was saying before. So here we could have a pullback, high, break the lows, fill me in, and boom, and go down. So the fact that we didn't break the lows kind of made this trade better for me. But I also like when it traps at the lows when there's double bottom. So there's a trade there too. But so many ways to trade. I'm just trying to explain what goes in my mind, but it's still intuition at the end of the day. Outlander, no, I take the money when I have the payouts, I take the money. That's the most important thing is take the money. So I grow the accounts now because I'm on lifetime. I've taken out close to over 300,000 if you count last year. So now I don't need the payouts as quickly. I've learned that with bull knocks, I keep my accounts a lot longer because I have to have a cushion. You can't take it out. Trades by Matt also kind of inspired me to grow my account because now, look at these accounts right now, right? Once I get these to pay out, now I did have a $2,000 day on these accounts, so I have to keep that in mind, and I had to grow these accounts to this point to get to payout, okay? Because of the 30% consistency. Now, the $2,000 day was because of rhythmic issues. So I just got into a trade and I couldn't get out of the trade. So I ended up making a lot more than I would have. But you know, I didn't request the payout right at 3 or 4,000. I'm waiting to actually be at 30% to request payouts, which I'm very close to now. And look, once I request the payout from this account, and let's say it's going to be at, by end of this week, it's going to be at 57,000. I'm going to take out 2,000 because that's the most I could take out. And there's going to be $5,000 left in that account. For the next 10 trading days, I only got to make, let's say, $1,000. And I'm still going to be able to request the payout the second half of July, right? Now, moving forward, I don't have to make more than $2,000 per payout window. Like, it's going to be that much easier to accept the small winning days, to accept the small losing days, knowing that I don't need to make a lot of money between payout windows. But it's very hard to get there. Initially, if I had to restart this, it would be very tough mentally. But again, it's been a long time coming. I've got some backlash from a couple people. Oh, you see, Alpine only took out 20,000 this time, not 50 or 80,000. But I had to grow my accounts from scratch. I had a really bad May using my old strategy, right? Using my old strategy, I had a really bad May. And then I recovered and grew these accounts from pretty much, I think I had like 4 accounts left. Oh, let me see if I can go back to like an old video. Bum, bum, bum. I do like the older color scheme on my stream though. I might go back. I'm gonna make a poll at some point. Oh, more disconnects. This is 2 weeks ago. I mean, here's a video from a month ago, and I only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts at that time. And I know account 103 is no longer with us. I don't know if the other ones are, but you know, I had 5 accounts a month ago. I mean, the progress I've made is insane to me even. And I really like the color scheme on this stream. I think I'm gonna go back. The blue was nice. Would you say there's a possibility that you go back to the old strategy at some point? What's the old strategy? Adding to loser or scalping? Rank, let's go. 22K? Are you serious? That's amazing. How many accounts? Oh, the ORB? I still trade the ORB every single day. Ever since then, I've lost only once on the ORB. Every single day I trade the ORB, guys. Do we have any videos summarizing my strategy? No. Nope. My channel is not about strategies. I think everyone's got to learn their own strategy. Can I talk more about the ORB? No, not really. I already talked too much about it. I got a banned from Apex. Not me though. I think other people that are abusing it maybe. I don't know. It hasn't been easy though. There's definitely adjustments that had to be made. His 2,000 max you could take out per account. Yes, in the first 4 months of the account, every 2 weeks you could take out only 2,000 on the 50K. On the 250K it's 3,000. On the 150K it's 2,750. Do they increase the payout window when there's holidays in the payout window? No. There's always holidays. Seems like the first half of the year is like a holiday after holiday. Well, I think that now there's nothing except this week. Now we're cleared till Labor Day weekend. And then I don't know, is there anything between the Labor Day and Thanksgiving? Rahul, yes, you should definitely take your time with an eval if you want to learn how to trade. If you are already consistently trading, then you could do whatever you want on the eval. But you don't want to is anyone else disconnected from other platforms other than QUANTOWER? Yeah, I just logged out manually on QUANTOWER. I'll log back in now. Yeah, I'm trying to reconnect. This is working. Bull Knox is working fine. I'm still down. That's loading positions. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna be done. Yeah, guys, just be careful. I'm done. I don't know. They gotta figure this thing out. Oh yeah, if you missed it before, um, this is the crap I have to deal with. This guy is the most toxic person I've ever met in my entire existence as a trader. Spreading fears, spreading rumors, spreading lies, can't trade for his own life. The only way he makes money is by selling obviously a prop firm, right? He doesn't know how to trade. Then he's gonna call me a cheater, right? But before he called me a cheater, and again, I have nothing against my funded futures, and I've never said anything bad about them. They did give me a sponsorship opportunity. I declined. They were new at the time or whatever. I didn't really care. I knew I can't make the money with them that I could make with Apex when it comes to trading. Even if they paid me 10 grand a month for sponsorship, I know I could make more trading, right? So I know I wouldn't be able to do that with, especially with their non-scalping policies or whatever. But before I denied the sponsorship, this was his attitude towards me. Okay. Only because you denied a sponsorship, this is what happens. This is how pages turn. Same person talking about me. And how am I cheating? That's what I would like to know as well. How am I cheating when I've traded the same way on my live account, right? And it worked. He says ATMing at the open is cheating. You can't use a bracket at the open. Well, clearly you can because I've done it on a live account. It's bizarre, just bizarre. No way that he was a, well, maybe he was a mod because he was trying to get Patrick as well. Sage is basically trying to recruit. So now he's trying to get Lanto to switch over to my funded future. So he's sucking up to Lanto, and then it's gonna turn the same thing once Lanto says, yeah, no thanks. It's just what are you trying to achieve? The only way my funded futures can win in this game is that when they shut, when they shut down every other prop firm. That's the only way they could win, right? It's like the only way Mercedes could win a Grand Prix right now is when Lando and Max Verstappen crash into each other, right? That's the only way Mercedes could get a win. And that is what my funded futures is to this space right now. Now, the difference is Mercedes is not doing anything to provoke that, right? Mercedes is just there providing opportunity for themselves. Russell drove his ass off. He did it, he was driving. He was there for the opportunity. And it's not like George was out there throwing like, banana peels and trying to make them crash into each other. He wasn't doing that, right? Versus My Funded Futures is, creating lies. I mean, both the CEO and Sage on Twitter are just all over any post that has to do with Apex. Instead of promoting their own prop firm, they're just feeding lies and spreading fear into the world of trading about other prop firms, about Top Step, about Apex. They just hate on everyone, and it's just sad. It's just so sad to see, to be honest. It's like grow up, we're not in high school anymore. Like I feel like I'm gonna say it out. Stage is probably a terrible trader, and the only way he can make money is to sell a prop firm. He is basically an affiliate to My Funded Futures because I don't think he's the owner. So he's just an affiliate. He's doing the same thing everyone else is doing, making money off of affiliates, and he doesn't know how to trade. So he's selling the dream to other people when he can't trade himself. And then he's gonna say, I am selling a dream to other people when I'm the one doing the dream. Like what does the affiliate have to do with anything else? Can you make money with affiliates? Yes, especially when you grow your channels to Patrick's um, level or Matt's level or Tanya's level or the other YouTubers out there. There's so many people that could make a lot of money with affiliates. It's not gonna make their trading any easier. Trading is gonna be hard regardless if you make affiliates or not. And how do I know that? I've been earning six figures since I was first dabbled into trading, since 2015. And it did not make it any easier. The only thing that made it easier for me is I did not have to take breaks between blowups, right? So when I blew up an account, I was able to kind of replenish it because I had a pretty good income from my other job. So that's the only difference. But trading itself wasn't easier. It's like, oh, I could lose this money, so I'm going to trade and I'm going to do good. No, it doesn't work that way. If I give you $1,000 right now, if you can't get a payout with your own money, you're not going to be able to get a payout with my $1,000 either. But I just hate drama and stuff like that. When I get like I don't look for it and I get tagged in like 10, 20 messages, people sending me this because this was in another Discord. And you know, like Sage is just a child. I mean, at this point I don't even know what to say. He's selling shoes barefooted. That is a perfect way to say it. That is a perfect way to say that. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. All right, let's see what this is. Some more drama. I'll happily respond to this, which I have done so many times before. What is this in response to? Oh, if you could somehow game it, had this sent to me a few times this week. Help us understand deepfake or an actual convo. If anyone has. I was trying to get the feeling that with everyone using it, it was gonna be a problem. Well, I don't know what this is about. If somehow you were able to game it where the followers of the bot failed my challenge, we could split the profit of all of them. Ooh. Let's go. I like this already. 40% to my cost and risk payment leaves 30% to each of us. If you have 10K worth of accounts, which you easily have at the moment, you would take home 3K instantly. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to stop accepting any back talk related to bot tradings. Later, Luke. Like, the bot seller was in violation of the rules of our company. The white label provider was going to breach the accounts for rule violation. My solution, although not the best idea, was to offer him a split of the accounts currently on our platform since he didn't agree to this bot users being breached by a white label provider. You have much bigger things to worry about according to class. Wow, see, they always go for like man, there's a lot of drama. Oh man, that is some wild stuff going on. Damn. Oh man. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. It's 1 o'clock. I don't know why I'm still here. I'm just talking on Discord and stuff. So I'm gonna talk to everyone tomorrow. Let's get it. Good day today, and it's gonna be a good week, hopefully. Blah, blah, blah. I've been done trading since 10:15, and I've been on stream for 3 hours since then. All right, guys. Enjoy your day and be careful with the rhythmic issues. The payouts are fixed on Apex, so you could request your payouts. And I'll talk to everyone on Tuesday. Today was my second best day since the rule changes or the rule enforcements. So $12,000 day between Apex and Bullnox. Did not trade on my Top Step account. Unfortunately, did not copy trade into it today by some odd reason. So I'll just get back to it tomorrow. It works now, but it didn't work before. I had to log out of my Top Step account and log back in. All right, so I'll talk to everyone. Let me see something. If you want to join my server, I'm gonna if you want to join my server the next 30 minutes you can, and it will be only first 50 people. Damn, you guys are coming in hot. My Discord's not used to people joining, so all right, guys, take care, and I'll talk to everyone in the Discord, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on stream. All right, be good, and